I am very much happy to welcome you all this optical communication lecture series. Under the unit 4 titled as Optical Receiver Measurements and Coupling Unit, let us discuss the operation of receiver process, then followed by how to measure various parameters. So from this presentation, let us discuss fundamental fiber optical receiver fabrication. This disclaimer is applicable to all the participants, those who are listening in online platform. After listening this video, students must be design fiber optic receiver unit which is used in optical fiber communication system. So now let us discuss fundamental receiver operation. We are all very much aware the transmitter converts electrical energy into optical energy and then transmit to fiber optical cable. Those light energy once reach to the receiver part means receiver consists three major process. Photo detector, it has to detect the light signal, then amplify the same and then process the further things. So it is taking care of photo detector, amplifier and signal processing circuitry. The receiver has the task to convert optical energy into electrical signal and amplify the signal into enough large level. In this process, various noise and distortions will be occur. Depending on the magnitude of the received signal current, which is generated by photodetector, could be very weak and is adversely by random noises. When electric signal output from the photodiode is amplified, additional noises arising from the amplifier. In designing a receiver, it is desirable to predict its performance based on the mathematical models of the receiver stages. Average error probability is most meaningful criterion for measuring the performance of digital communication systems. In analog system fidelity criterion normally specified in terms of peak signal to RMS noise ratio PS or MS. This is our fundamental receiver operation. Initially here we have used photodetector. It may be pin photodiode or avalanche photodiode, whatever it may be, any one of the things we have been designed. Select. So once if we give some input energy to this pin photodetector, it has to detect that since the light energy also convert light energy into electrical energy. The same electrical energy is given that input current energy is given to this photodetector means it produces electric current which is proportional to voltage. Then that current value is given to front end amplifier, it is again amplified to certain level and with the same signal is given to filter or equalizer unit. The purpose of filter is to reject or to filter the required things and to reject the unwanted bandwidth, to select the desirable things, desirable signal level, also suppress the unwanted things. Then the purpose of equalizer is to reduce inter-symbol interference things. Then we are using sampling process. By using sampling you can easily achieve analog into digital form. The same signal is given to decision circuit. Parallelly, front-end amplifier signal also given to clock. With respect to the clock recovery signal, we can establish the sampling process. The first now let us discuss in theoretical part. The first receiver element is a pin or avalanche diode we may use, which produce electric current. This is proportional to received power level, what already seen in our previous diagram. Since this electric current is typically very weak, a front-end amplifier is used to boost the weaker signal. After being amplified, the signal passes through low pass filter. It has been reduced the noise at the outside of signal bandwidth. Also, that equalizer is used to minimize ISI, inter-symbol interference. This filter also reshape the pulses that become distorted. So once the noise is added with the original message signal means, by using that filter we can easily remove the corresponding noise level which is present in the signal. After removing the noise from the original message, the original message structure may be getting changed. So that is called as reshape. That is taken care by equalizer unit. Together with a clock timing recovery circuit, a decision circuit decides whether a ones or zero uh, was received. Based on that comparison, threshold level. This is signal path through optical data link, which optical link. So this is our input unit. That input may be either a mobile phone or computer, whatever a gadget. It produces electric pulses. In that pulse, it's represented as binary 1, 0, 1, like that. So this bit, this length is called as time duration, TB, or bit duration, like that. Now then, once if we give the electric current to this input unit, means laser or LED, it can emit the light signal. So those light signal, it is taking care of transmitter unit by simply varying input current. That modulation process has been established. Then the same optical square pulses, this optical square pulses has to be launched in the fiber optic cable with some specific acceptance angle. So after over traveling this fiber optic cable, that square pulses getting changed as like this sine wave. So why this structure getting changes, sir? Because of that fiber quality, and then because of usage of component, the structure may be getting changed. So based on that fiber quality, based on the components usage in this particular connection, the digital signal has been converted as a sine wave form. Then that the sine waveform consists certain amount of noise. Those noises also detected by our pin or avalanche photodiode, which is used in receiver unit. This pin and avalanche photodiode perfectly sense that receiver signal, and then to identify the noise, which level is present, how much amount of noises may be present in that original message signal. Then according to that, it has been start particular process as like if the digital communication system means average error probability method may be choose, and that analog communication system means peak signal to noise ratio, PSR MR method has been used. By using this method, the noise level may be rectified and improve the original message. Then it is given to amplifier and filter to amplify the original signal. Then because of that, there are certain reshaping process are happen because of the noise, presence of the noise. So that is taken care by decision circuit and pulse regenerator. So based on that input reference value, that decision circuit, uh, this decision circuit compare that threshold value each and everything. Then to take regenerate, means regenerate in the sense to reshape the original message according to input information. So that is represented as regenerated output voltage pulses. So as like our input here, our output pulse also getting reshaped once by using this decision circuit and pulse regenerator. uh, it has been removed the noise. After removing noise, their pulse getting pulse shaping getting changed. By using regenerator circuit, we can produce the what already we transmit in the transmitter unit. Then we have been used for signal processing equipment. By using some appropriate algorithms and equations, we can get the outcome. Explanation. So this theoretical also explain what we used in our previous things. The design of optical receiver is much more complicated than optical transmitter, because the receiver must be able to detect weak distorted signal and make decisions on what type of data was sent based on amplified and received version. The transmitted signal is two level of binary data stream consisting of either 0 or 1 in time slot duration. This time slot is represents bit period. Electrically, we are used many ways of sending given digital message, and the simplest technique for data transmission is amplitude shift keying or on-off keying, where voltage level is switched in between two values. The resultant signal wave thus consists voltage pulse of amplitude V is relative to zero voltage level when binary 1 occurs zero voltage. Here, when 1 is sent to voltage pulse duration TB occur, whereas 0 the voltage remain to 0 level. The function of optical transmitter is convert electrical to optical signal. Electrical current I of t is used to modulate directly an optical source, either LED or laser, to provide an optical power P of t. Optical signal emerging from transmitter 1 is represented by pulse of optical power duration TB, where 0 is absent of light. The optical signal gets coupled from the light source to the fiber, becomes attenuated and distorted. Upon reaching the receiver, either PIN or avalanche photodiode converts optical to electrical signal. This is our receiver configuration. It consists photodetector, amplifier and input parameters, and equalizer unit. The binary digital pulse train incident on the photodetector represents P of t is equal to summation of n is minus infinity to plus infinity B of n hp of t minus n t of p, where t of p is bit period, B of n is the amplitude parameter of the nth message digital bit, hp of t is a received pulse shape. We assume the digital pulse with amplitude V represented bit 1 and 0 represents bit 0. Thus, Bn can take two values corresponding to each binary data. By normalizing the input pulse Hp of t, the photodiode have unit area H of integration of minus infinity to plus infinity Hp of t dt is equal to 1. The mean output current from photodiode T resulting from the pulse train given by I of t is equal to nq of nq divided by h nu mp of t, which is equal to r naught into m summation of n is minus infinity to plus infinity b of n hp of t minus ntp. So the references, optical fiber communication by Gerard Kaiser, page number in between 275 to 277. So let us recall what we discussed in this topic. So the fundamental of operation of receiver. So the receiver process consists crucial one compared to transmitter. Why the receiver take much more process means the receiver consists three block: photo detector, amplifier, signal processing circuit. The photo detector we are all very much familiar. Right from third unit itself we came to know that various types of photo detectors are there. Among that we have been chosen for semiconductor based photo detector like pin photodiode and avalanche photodiode also we have been used. So purpose of the detector is to detect the or sense the light signal and also to convert the light energy into electrical energy. Before taking that conversion process, that detector has to identify the noise level, presence of the noise level. According to that noise level, if the system is belongs to digital communication system means we need to use average error probability algorithm. If analog digital communication system means we have to use peak signal to noise PSR MR method we have to adopt and then rectify those noise. Once that noise removed means signal pulse shape getting changed. So in order to reshaping that signal structure, pulse regenerator unit we have been used, then amplify the same and then produce the output. So that's the entire operation of fiber optic receiver. Thank you.